Hello, everybody. This is Real Talk, Real People, and this is a gripping episode of I Got You, because I do got you. Now, the PPP loans or Paycheck Protection Program, that is something that a lot of folks missed out on the last couple go-arounds, right? With these coronavirus, COVID, CV, BV, vaccine viruses, relief funds, right? See, I covered all the bases with that one. This is the Paycheck Protection Program. And again, a lot of small businesses, and again, small businesses range from, just you and a few others to you and 100 employees. So I'm going to show you guys, this is the SBA .gov website, and this is how you go about getting the PPP or the Paycheck Protection Program. Let's go and explain it. Again, no one actually takes the time to explain this stuff to you. We're going to do that, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you find this video helpful, send that out, share it. Let's get some people some relief here. A lot of people are struggling trying to make it through all this. So let's do what we can. So again, you have a couple options here for the coronavirus relief options. You got the PPP or Paycheck Protection Program. You got your economic injury disaster loan, SBA Express Bridge loans, and SBA debt relief. If you guys want me to go into these, we get enough likes on this one. Maybe I'll go into these if you guys want. All right. The SBA loan that helps businesses keep their workforce employed during the coronavirus COVID-19 crisis. Table of contents, we got notice, paycheck program closed August 8th, 2020. Loan details, loan forgiveness, who can apply, lender forms, guidance, program, blah, blah, blah. The current law dictates that the Paycheck Protection Program closes at the end of August 8th. As such, SBA is no longer accepting applications for participating lenders. So you see that and you be like, well, it doesn't matter. Well, be aware that the coronavirus bill that has not been currently vetoed yet, it may get vetoed, who knows? But they're going back to the table on it. If you did catch my previous video, or my previous live actually, I went over, they are going to be infusing a fresh amount, I think 284 million, or maybe it's like 28 billion. I'm not sure the number, but they're going to reinfuse this program and it will open up again. So when it opens up again, you guys are going to be ready. You guys are going to already probably have the paperwork already filled out. And as soon as you hear that that bill is passed, you're going to be checking the website and you're going to be putting in your applications immediately, and you're going to be getting that $50,000 loan. Remember, it's first come, first serve, so you want to be on your game. The loan details. The Paycheck Protection Program is a loan designed to provide the direct incentive for small businesses to keep their workers on the payroll. SBA will forgive loans if all employee retention criteria are met and the funds are used for eligible expenses. PPP loans have an interest rate of 1%. Excellent. I've never seen I've never seen a loan with an interest rate as low as 1%. Loans issued prior to June 5th have a maturity of 2 years. Loans issued after June 5th have a maturity of 5 years. Loan payments will be deferred for borrowers who apply for loan forgiveness until SBA remits the borrower's loan forgiveness amount to the lender. If borrower does not apply for loan forgiveness, the payments are deferred 10 months after the end of the covered period. For the borrower's loan forgiveness, either 8 or 24 weeks. No collateral personal guarantees are required. Excellent. So you don't need to put up the business to get this loan. Neither the government nor the lenders will charge small businesses any fees. Excellent. So this part may be confusion here. Loan payments will be deferred for borrowers who apply for loan forgiveness until SBA remits the borrower's loan forgiveness amount to the lender. So once you get this loan, there's a certain amount of time that if you apply for loan forgiveness, they won't ask for payments back immediately, right? If the borrower does not apply for loan forgiveness, the payments are deferred 10 months after the end of the covered period. So they're saying that the covered period is for 8 weeks or 24 weeks, depending on what it is. So after 24 weeks of you getting your loan, you have 10 months after one of these periods. So essentially you have 8 weeks, 4 weeks. So yeah, so it's about 2 months. So 12 months. So basically a year or more. Shit, if you got the 24 weeks, you can quite a bit. So it looks like you got about 2 years there. 2 years prior to June 5th would have been 2 years. So you may have a lot more time to actually pay this back than you think. How to apply? You can apply through the existing SBA 7A lender or through a federally insured depository institution, federally insured credit union, or farm credit system institution that is participating. Other regulated lenders will be available to make these loans once they are approved and enrolled in the program. You should consult with your local lender as to whether it is participating in the program. View list of lenders participating in the Paycheck Protection Program by state. So let's take a look at a few, see who is supporting this. Oh, there's a PDF. That's great. So we want to know by state. So all of my people, wherever you're at, you can see exactly who. Arizona. Let's look at Florida. Quite a few in Florida, so you got options. Let's see if all right, so we got first choice, first source, Air Force, FCU, tons of banks. Let me see, Bank of America. Bank of America, there you go. Let me see where else. Let's see if USF Federal Credit Union. USF Federal Credit Union. Okay, there you go. So yeah, this PDF, what I'll do, I'll put a link to this PDF in the description, as well as a link to this website we're going through. So that's excellent. Excellent. So now you know which banking institutions to speak to go ahead and get this loan. If you wish to begin preparing your application, you can download a copy of the PPP borrower application form. Let's take a quick look at what that looks like. I'm going to download the PDF, and I'll put the link for all. I will literally break this down easy for you guys. I'll put the link for each of these separately in the description. And again, easy to fill out. Take a look. Lets you check if you're a sole proprietorship, C Corp, S Corp, LLC, independent contractor, 501c3, tribal business, veteran organization. You're doing business or trade name applicable. So if you're Brown Man's Barbecue, you put it right there. Your business tax ID, your phone number, your address, business phone number, your address, average monthly payroll. And there you go. It lets you calculate it there. Number of employees. So if it's just you and your cousin, or you, your cousin, and 3 other people, that's fine. Could just be you and your cousin. Could just be you. I mean, small business, small business. It's not going to bar you from getting that $50K. You just fill that out. Mortgage, lease, purpose of loan, payroll, utilities, other. You can put that there. I mean, obviously, you'd be putting payroll. if that's what it is, or utilities, keep everything up and running. Is the applicant or any owner of the applicant presently suspended, debarred, proposed for debarment, declared ineligible, and involuntarily excluded from participation in this transaction by any federal department? Likely no. Or presently involved in bankruptcy? No. So yeah, that's one thing. You can't file for bankruptcy. You can't get this if you're filed for bankruptcy or you're under investigation. Has the applicant, any owner of the applicant, or a business owned or controlled by any of them ever obtained a direct or guaranteed loan from SBA before and went delinquent in the past 7 years? Likely no, because you didn't even know this whole thing existed. Is the applicant or any other applicant owner of the business or common management with any other business? Likely no. Has the applicant received the SBA economic injury disaster loan between January 31st, 2020 or April? Likely you haven't. And again, you saw that right up, disaster loan. So that's, again, these are separate options for you, but the PPP is the most popular one right now. And then just some more questions. Are you a felon, fraud, robbery? Pretty easy application to fill out. I mean, if I were you guys, I would go ahead and get this filled out as soon as possible. Sit on it and wait on it until it's time. Of course, definitely read all the acts here and stuff like that. But yeah, this is an easy application to fill out. I'm really appalled that a lot of people were not put onto this game and didn't know of what they could have done to keep their businesses afloat or, help them ride out this coronavirus. So, yeah, definitely take advantage of this, guys. Let's see here. Supplementary material, frequently asked questions. That'll be good. Look at that. How to calculate loan payments. Always good. PPP myth versus fact. Good. There's tons of YouTube videos, but I mean, honestly, take a look here. This is an actual website. This should answer most of your questions. But from the user point of view, a YouTube video, or speak to your other business friends to get a sense of what you're getting into. Loan forgiveness. Now, this is important. Borrowers may be eligible for loan forgiveness if the funds were used for eligible payroll costs, payments on business mortgage, interest rate, payments, rent, utilities during the either 8 to 24 week period after disbursement. A borrower can apply for forgiveness once it has used all the loan proceeds for which the borrower is requesting forgiveness. So you got to use it all. Borrowers can apply for forgiveness anytime up to the maturity date of the loan. Again, we saw maturity dates of 2 years prior to, I think it was March or May, and then after that point, 5 years. If the borrowers do not apply for the forgiveness within the 10 months after the last day of the covered period, then the PPP loan payments are no longer deferred and the borrower will begin making payments to their lender. How to apply to loan forgiveness. Contact your PPP lender and complete the correct form. So if you got this loan through USF Federal Credit Union, contact them. If you got it through Bank of America, contact them. TNB or BNT, contact them. Wachovia, is it Wachovia? Well, whoever you got it through. Compile your documentation. Payroll provide documentation. All the payroll periods are overlapped with the cover period, alternative payroll cover period, bank account statements, tax forms, payment receipts, cancel checks, so on and so forth, non-payroll for expenses incurred on or paid during the covered period, business mortgage, for the spot, business rent or lease payments, business utility payments. So, I mean, this isn't just a blank check. Obviously, if you got a storefront, this is going to keep you afloat. You got to post this stuff. Submit the forgiveness form or documentation to your PPP lender. Now, I will say this. If you're a business and you need this loan, you can get this loan. Now, if you want to do the forgiveness route, you got to provide the supports. That's just bar none. If you're not trying to provide supports, then you'll just have to pay the loan off with the 1%. So this is only if you want this to possibly be forgiven, then you even look at the section. If you're just trying to get the money and, you don't mind paying it back over the course of time that you're supposed to, then you don't have to look at this. Submit forgiveness form and documentation to your lender. Okay. Continue to communicate with lender throughout the process. And that's pretty much it. Okay. And then let's do this. Some forms and instructions here. So let's do this PDF. And I'll put a link to that. We're going to make this real helpful. Who can apply? So this is the number one question a lot of people go through or wondering about. The following entities affected by coronavirus COVID-19 may be eligible. Any business, small business concern that meets SBA size standards, either industry-based size or alternative size standards. Sole proprietors, independent contractors, or self-employed persons. Any business that is NAICS code begins with 72, accommodation of food services, that has more than one physical location and employs less than 500 per location. Any 501c business that is greater than 500 or meets the size standard. Lender forms and guidance. Paycheck Protection Program interim final rules. SBA has issued the following interim final rules related to the Paycheck Protection Program. Lender forms. So I don't think you have to read this. You can if you want, but this is just for the lender. So this USF, Bank of America, whoever your lender is, will be looking at this portion. So you don't really need to look at it, but maybe it would behoove you too. So you don't even have to look at that. And then they have a helpline number. Program data, summary of cumulative Paycheck Protection Program. So to date, they have approved 5,212,128 loans, which is a grand total of $525 billion. And the average loan size is 100K. So I'm thinking maybe the sole proprietors, the small business LLCs, some of those folks are getting 50K, but the average loan size is 100K. And then there's that many lenders. So that's what the data is. So there's a good chance of you getting this if you have all your ducks in a row, everything filled out. And then here's some additional data at the bottom per state. And then these are the particular rounds. Total 595,144 people have asked for loan forgiveness, and that 83 billion has been forgiven so far. And then there's, wow. So this is really simple. This is really easy. There's no reason if you are, someone that has a business, small business, running a business, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to get this money to keep you afloat. Not only keep you afloat, you can use it to enhance your business. Again, I'm not a financial analyst. I can't tell you what to do with your money. I'm just showing you how to apply for the PPP. If you found this video to be helpful, insightful, please go ahead and save it, share it. Again, all the links are going to be in the description. Share this. We want people to be able to take advantage of this. There's people that put their whole lives, their savings, people believed in them, and they're seeing it all slip away. Don't let it slip away. Survive this storm. Okay? This is Real Talk, Real People. As always, keep it real and stay blessed.